the possibility from the thermodynamic laws. So what are all the correct statements? Which one of the following statements is true? Heat can be fully converted into work. Is it possible? Not possible, because this we come to know from our second law. From the amount of QH, if you are taking from the reservoir, there is a rejection to the surroundings by the amount QC. The difference is only converted into work. So there is the first law is first statement is not possible. How about the second statement? Work cannot be converted fully into heat. Work cannot be fully converted into work. Sorry, work cannot be fully converted into heat. This is also not possible, because so work we convert. You consider the electrical work, that is nothing but, so you are converting that rotating into the rotating work into electrical energy. So this now work is available as electrical energy. This can be fully converted into heat. So work to heat is always possible, always without any loss. Whereas heat to work only not possible. Because there is always a heat rejection required. Then only the process can operate in a cycle. That is what is the second last statement. Whereas work cannot be fully converted into heat is a wrong statement. Work can be fully converted into heat. There is a correct statement. So there is okay. This is also okay. And the efficiency of a heat engine increases as the temperature of the heat source is increased while keeping the temperature of the heat sinks fixed. Okay, we will come to this statement. Next, a cyclic process can be devised whose sole effect is to transfer heat from a lower temperature to a higher temperature. A cyclic process can be devised whose sole effect is to transfer heat from a lower temperature to a higher temperature. It's also not possible. Always, you need to have a work time. Then only low temperature to high temperature is possible. A cyclic process is possible to transfer low to high by having additional work time. So since there is no mention about work, this is also not a correct statement. And about this thing, so what are all the thing? Efficiency equal to 1 minus Tc by Th. Okay, this is saying about the efficiency of the engine. As the temperature of the heat source is increased, that means Th is increased while keeping the temperature of the heat sink fixed. The heat sink is available at Tc. So always to increase efficiency, that is what is the target. If you keep this Tc the same and Th is increased, so always what happens, this Th is increased. So always say suppose Tc is 30 and Th is some 300. Instead of 300, now it is going to some 400. So what happens, this 30 by 300 is lesser than 30, 30 by 300. This number, since the denominator is increasing, this will be a lower quantity. This quantity will be reducing with increased temperature. Since this is reducing, 1 minus of that, the efficiency is simply 1 minus this quantity. If the quantity is going lower, when it will go lower? At higher Th. At higher the temperature, higher the source temperature, or at lower the receiving temperature, reservoir, lower the sink temperature. Since we are given with the heat sinks temperature is not changing, if by having higher reservoir temperature, we can increase the efficiency. So this statement is given correctly. Increases as the temperature of the heat source is increased while keeping the temperature of the heat sink fixed. Tc is constant, Th is increased. By increasing Th, definitely efficiency increases.